Things girls say when they are not interested. How to know when you've hit a dry hole. 1. I'm busy. If a girl is not sexually attracted to you, she will say this word. Busy. If a girl says this word to you, that means she is not interested in seeing you. The reason this is such a common indicator of low interest is that it's a kind of all-purpose way of blowing someone off. It's an excuse without an excuse, a way of saying that you don't want to meet up with someone without having to think of a reason why. Busy essentially means I'm not interested. A person that genuinely is busy, but that wants to meet you won't say that word. Instead, they'll propose a specific time and place when they can meet you. Think about it. Imagine that a girl you really liked wanted to meet up, but you have to work until 10 p.m. and get up early the next morning. You're not going to say I'm really busy with work. I don't think I'll be able to meet you this week. You would say I finish at 10 p.m. If you like, we can get a drink close to Times Square. Along the same line, sometimes a girl won't say the word busy, but she'll give you a long list of things she has to do as reasons why she can't meet you. Don't believe these excuses, which is what they are. It may be true that she has to do some or all of these things, but that's not the reason why she won't meet you. She won't meet you because she's not interested. If she was, she'd find time for you. 2. Keep in touch. This is another blow-off line. Keep in touch means I'm not interested in seeing you anytime soon. It really means goodbye, or even go away. There is no real interest in keeping in touch, but rather the hope that you'll just go away and stop bothering her. But since she was polite about it, she can keep your contact in case you ever become useful to her. For example, if she's visiting your city and she needs a free place to stay. 3. Thank you in response to a compliment. If you compliment a girl about her looks or you mention in any way that you are interested or attracted to her, and she just says thank you, that means that she's not interested. It means that the feeling is not mutual, because you just gave her an opportunity to return the compliment or the interest, and she didn't take it. Think about it for a moment. Imagine that a really hot girl said that you looked cute. You wouldn't just say thank you. 4. Have a nice trip/enjoy your visit. This applies more if you are traveling around or visiting a city away from home. It sounds friendly enough, but I've got an inbox full of women telling me to have a nice trip, and these are all women that gave me nothing but excuses for not meeting up. Women are really experts at sounding friendly when they are really anything but. The bottom line is that these are women that made excuses and didn't want to meet. Put their messages in the recycle bin where they belong. 5. I'm ill/tired. If a girl tells you that she's ill or tired, most of the time she's bullshitting you. I once knew a girl that told me she was ill, and that she was staying at home because of the cold weather. Then later on Facebook she posted pictures of herself out partying all night long. Don't believe it when a girl tells you she's ill. Again, just like when a girl says I'm busy, it really means that she's not interested in meeting, but she doesn't want you to know that. 6. Sorry, I didn't see your message. If a girl is interested, she's going to be checking regularly to see if you wrote to her. She's not going to forget about you and see your message hours or days later. Sometimes girls will deliberately wait until they know you've left town to reply with this bullshit line. Women are looking at their phones 24 hours a day. Any woman that tells you that she didn't see your message is almost certainly lying. The bottom line is that when a girl is interested, she'll meet up with you, and it won't matter how busy, tired, or ill she is. Instead of using these things as excuses, she'll find a way to overcome those obstacles and meet up with you. The reason that women put so much work into bullshitting guys that they're not interested in is that they consider these guys a useful resource. Any guy that is interested in them is a contact that may be useful to them in the future. Whenever they need something, they'll have a whole network of so-called friends that will be willing to do favors for them. If you hit a dry hole, you just have to acknowledge it and move on to the next prospect, as they say in Texas.
This is Dr. Skankipoon from the Ministry of Big Hairy Balls. Do you have tiny balls? You may be suffering from tiny ball syndrome. TBS. Symptoms include skanky tiny piddly widdly balls, tiny little fiddly widdly balls, teeny weeny little balls, girls telling you that they like you as a friend, Women taking advantage of you and wasting your time. Being put in the friend zone. Failing to escalate on women that you are attracted to. If you would like to treat this painful condition, visit the Poon Gyne Center for Ball Health in Scansville. Alternatively, visit www.leavethefriendzone.com.